Yes, sir. This diagram refers to good X. The original equilibrium is at point E. Now, what will be the new point of equilibrium if there is a fall in the price of raw materials to produce good X and there is an unsuccessful advertising campaign? So, we have to find the new point of equilibrium if there is a fall in the price of raw materials. If the price of raw material falls, it means that cost of production will fall. A fall in cost of production will encourage producers to produce more and supply more on the market. So the supply of good X will increase. An increase in the supply of good X will shift the supply of good X to the right. Shift supply of good X to the right. First one, supply of good X will increase. Supply curve, supply shift to the right. Supply will shift to the right. And there is an unsuccessful advertising campaign. An unsuccessful advertising campaign will reduce demand, demand will decrease, and this will shift the demand curve for good X to the left. Demand will shift to the left. Demand shift to the left. So supply curve shift to the right. So the new supply curve shift to the right to S2 and demand shift to the left to D1. So where they meet now? S2, this is S2, shift to the right, and then demand shift to the left. This is the demand curve shift to the left. So the new point of equilibrium will be at L, where demand and supply will intersect. S2, supply will shift to the right and demand will shift to the left to D1. So the new point of equilibrium will be at point L. So I explain again, if you have not understood what we mean by fall in the price of raw materials. When the price of raw material falls, cost of production will fall. It becomes more profitable to undertake production. Supply of good X will increase. An increase in supply of good X will shift the supply curve to the right from SS to S2. And there is an unsuccessful advertising campaign. Unsuccessful advertising campaign will decrease demand. When demand decreases, demand will shift to the left to D1. So the new point of equilibrium will be where S2 meet D1. So it will be at point L. So the new point of equilibrium is at L. Now, thank you very much for your attention.